your name is.
Yeah, my name is Faye Kirchner, and I'm at Papa Zouk. I'm one of the owners, together with my husband, of Papa Zouk.
Where is that?
This is in Gambles, Lower Gambles in Antigua.
Wow!
So yeah, the business is about 24 years old. My husband started it with a friend, and he had worked in the
Restaurant?
No, the yachting industry and marine industry for many years. And one day he said he was very tired of it and he didn't want to go on the water anymore. But he wants to have a fish restaurant, so it actually didn't make sense that much. But in any event, they opened up this little place, and from the get-go, it was quite successful. As I said, that was 24 years ago. I worked in corporate, decided to retire about 15 years ago, and so this is like my retirement gig.
Okay.
I don't like the word retirement because I don't necessarily believe in retirement.
Okay.
I honestly don't think people should retire.
Wow.
Absolutely not, because I am very active. As I said, it's mainly my husband's business, but you know, he just shows up a couple times a week and look handsome.
So it's actually, you are the one making it actually come to life and stay alive, right?
I think so, because when his partner left, the original partner left when I came in. Well, the partner left, and that's the reason why I actually came in, because I had a plan for myself to do my own thing. I wasn't sure what that was.
Okay.
But I was very slow in making a decision, because I think when you come out of corporate with that,
Definitely that 9 to 5, definitely.
I found working from home extremely difficult. I tried it, but thank God there was no pandemic, because I don't know what I would have done.
Right.
Because working from home was difficult for me. But I guess it's a generational thing. But so I jumped into Papa Zouk, and I've been here, and I really enjoy this place. We've built it up, and the place has a great name. We don't really advertise at all.
Wow.
It's all word of mouth. We're busy every night.
Wow. And you have to make reservations.
Yeah, you have to make reservations. Well, it makes sense. You know, a lot of people came tonight without, and some people had to wait a bit, and we were shuffling around tables. But I think eventually we were able to seat everyone. But it's exciting, and it's a nice vibe. We wanted to create something a little bit more authentic, more island flavor, with a more local menu, although it's not 100% local.
Yeah.
But we love the vibe. It's, you know, crazy, nice, and I think most people who visit like the vibe, because I think when you think of a Caribbean island, you envision coming to something like this.
Yes.
And Antigua has a lot of great restaurants, but most of them are European, like Italian or French.
Wow.
We have a lot of French restaurants, all great, but there's not really a lot of places that are like us.
Wow.
And I think maybe that is why we stand out.
Stand out so much. And the food is great, by the way.
Yeah.
And the hospitality by you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we have that, family feel to the restaurant, because most of our staff have been with us since the beginning. Like, my most senior lady has been with me for 19 years.
Whoa.
She's a newbie. She's a newest one.
Oh, wow.
Not the newest one, but she's
one of the newer. 19 years.
19 years. And
wow.
The cook has been with us now for like 20.
Wow.
And so we have a lot of longevity with staff. We don't have that crazy turnover.
Right.
So customers, we have a very high repeat clientele. So when they come, it's like coming home, because they know me, they know her, they know Lanella.
Wow.
You know, they've been here. So we've made friends.
Definitely.
Long-lasting friends. So it's been an exciting journey. I mean, I don't know how much longer I'm going to do it. I have to say, I don't know how much longer I'm going to do it.
Wow, so what do you think is going to be the next wave for you?
Well, I just recently had my first grandchild.
Oh, congratulations! She's like, I'm going to be with my grandchild.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm going to give this up.
Right. But you're going to be over there a little bit more
and I've
often.
always enjoyed working. I mean, I just never ever saw myself at home not doing anything,
Right.
Even when I had my kids, I put a lot of systems in place for me to be able to work.
You said that word, systems. What are 2 systems that you put in place in order for you to work when you had your kids?
Yeah, sure. I mean, from the time my first kid was 3 weeks old, I hired a nanny.
Ah,
So-
come on, ladies. Do you hear that? Okay.
Yeah, I hired a nanny, and luckily it was affordable. You know,
Right.
It was affordable in Antigua, and so I had a nanny for my kids from the time my first child was 3 weeks old. So that allowed me to go back, and then I kept her for 10 years.
Wow.
So there was always a lot of help around, and so that gave me the peace of mind to go out there because she was great.
She was great.
She was great. I mean, she loved my kids like
They were hers, right.
And she didn't have any of her own.
Wow.
She was a little bit older than me at the time, and so it was fantastic. It was a fantastic union.
And what's the second thing? What's the second thing you would tell a woman?
Yeah, just try to be very coordinated. Like right now, for me, it's time management. Like time management is so critical to what I do because I don't want to be killing myself working. So I have a lot of systems in place where I have a lot of stuff delivered. So I'm not running around buying stuff. I have a cadre of suppliers that I can call on at any time. I use WhatsApp a lot to make orders and just everything that makes it easy to run this business. So I can do all my work from home, like all my ordering, and arrive here at 5 o'clock in the afternoon for 6 o'clock opening. And I have my team that is here earlier.
Come on, team.
Yeah, they get everything together. So I just step into the nice part of the night.
I love that. But you've created that opportunity for yourself.
Yeah,
because of the system.
I don't like being disorganized. And I think the pandemic switched on a few things as well because it made me realize that you can order everything now. Like people are very willing. I mean, of course, in the States is a big thing as well.
Oh, definitely.
But even here, you know, we don't have like Uber and Amazon. We have Amazon here coming in, but on the ground, you know, we don't have that. But most of the supplies in Antigua, and I didn't know this until the pandemic
hit.
They will deliver a box of something. You know? So I always had the assumption that you had to have a limit, like you had to exceed a certain amount to
ask for that service,
to access that. But no, in Antigua you can order a box of tissues and they would bring it. And so that was a game changer, definitely. So now I just have to be organized. Like for instance, I'm not going to be here tomorrow until in the evening, but I have a delivery, and that particular company wants to have a check when they deliver. It's cash on delivery. So I've had to think ahead. Okay, I'm going to leave a check for them tonight. The check is blank, but I have a contact in the company, and I said, look, just fill out the check, send me the invoice, fill out the check, and take a picture of the check, and send it back to me. So I have that personal relationship as well with my suppliers.
Relationship.
Yeah, relationship. So I try to use my circle of influence really with my business people, my suppliers, and we have that relationship. So I left a blank check here. Not many people are going to do that, you know. But I trust them, so there's that level of trust as well. So she will fill it out, take a picture, send me a WhatsApp of it, and I say, good, we're good. You know. It's really nice. It's a beautiful little business. I absolutely love it, and I love the people that I meet. I just meet such amazing people, and it's created a lot of opportunities as well. You know. I think talking to people does that. You know,
definitely.
And you find out so many things.
So much.
It's
For sure.
Good. You know, it's opened a lot of doors for my kids. My son in particular. My son was able to make contacts here, and he's become very successful. He does. And he's had many contacts here. Yeah, so, plus we get a lot of celebs coming through.
Hey, celebs! I love it.
Yeah. Okay. So many celebs passing through here.
We were actually told about this restaurant from word of mouth. My really good friend here, Nema, told me about it because of one of our friends in Brooklyn, New York, who said, "Hey, you have to go to Papa Zouk," really, and I said, "All right."
Yeah.
You know,
it's strictly word of mouth. Like I have people approaching me all the time, and I said, it wouldn't even make sense at this point for me to advertise.
Advertise,
because
right.
where am I going to put people?
Wow.
If you're building out your market, you need to have the space. So I'm not going to bother with that.
Right,
The amount will fill my seats.
Right.
That's enough, and I don't
Wow. Wow.
I'm not to sound, I'm not trying
No,
to be
no, no,
conceited
no,
or anything,
no.
but that is exactly how it works here. So
You guys have done the work. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us, especially as a powerful woman. We're in the month of March. Just sharing how you've continued to build the business. And making sure that you have systems in place. You first spoke about having a system in place for childcare. An amazing nanny, somebody who loved your kids like their own, and systems in place with your business, so that you don't even have to be on the ground to make things happen. And relationships. So those top 3 things we'll take away. And we just thank you all for taking the time to listen in. And we hope to see you at Papa Zouk in Antigua very soon.
Come see us anytime. You're most welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for asking me to say something.
Oh, for sure.
It was a pleasure.
Yep. We'll see you guys on next episode.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.